Guys, I just filmed an entire video and it stopped recording after 10 seconds and I did not know till 30 minutes in. I'm going to try this one more time because it is 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning. I filmed a great video for you guys 2 days ago, and it was the best video I've done since I started my channel, and I could not get it to upload. So this morning when I woke up, I was like, let me try just to do like a little 5-minute video and let them know, like, I don't know. I was going to post it to Instagram if it didn't go through on YouTube, and it did. And I've done it in ASMR and I loved it, but I have it unlisted right now because I'm hoping this video will go up. If I keep looking, it's because I'm looking at the time. So I just wanted to give you, I'm sorry this is going to be kind of quick because I don't want it to cut off, and I want to let you guys know that there's more coming, but I wanted to give you guys a quick update and maybe a mini story time. That's what I had in the other video if I have enough time. But the update. I am doing amazing. I'm doing so good. A lady reached out to me on Facebook. I won't mention her name. But I really appreciate you. If you're watching, thank you so much. You kind of gave me the some more motive. You gave me a kick in the butt to go ahead and film. Start filming again. Keep stumbling over my words because I know that I'm like running out of time. But I've been wanting to start filming again because I'm excited, I'm ready, and I'm just happy. When I was filming my other videos, I wasn't in the best state of mind. Like mentally, I just was not. I was going through a hard time. Recovery is hard. Addiction's hard, but recovery is hard too. It's an everyday battle. It gets easier with time, but it takes a while. It takes, there's going to be bumps in the road, relapses. That's my bumps in the road. And after I had filmed my relapse video, which actually got more views than the other ones, I was really depressed, and I didn't want to come back and make videos and pretend to be happy and whatever. I wanted to wait until I was, just in a better state of mind. And I am in an amazing state of mind. Sorry guys, I have a cold as well. But I'm doing amazing. This is the happiest and the most content I have been in. I'm talking years, like in years. Well, obviously when I had my daughter, I was happy, and happy for a long time, and then her dad got arrested and whatever, but I'm just happy now, and I'm proud of myself, and excuse me, I'm not gonna say the amount of time yet that I've been sober or haven't had another relapse until I hit a certain milestone, and then I'm gonna announce it. But just know, guys, that I'm doing great. And if there's any young kids watching, any younger, 13-year-olds, that's when I started using. That's why I say 13. But if there are any young kids watching, please go watch my other videos. Go watch Jessica Kent, Megan F., Christina Randall too, but she, I don't know, she had done some time in prison, but she wasn't an addict, I don't think so. But Jessica Kent, Megan F., watch my old videos. You will see where addiction will take you. If you're thinking about using, watch those videos and just know, if you use that, whatever it is, you're going to end up in one of these situations. That's just how it is. It's just bad. This addiction is terrible. It will tear you down. It will take every single thing from you. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. In my other videos, I was obviously very self-conscious. I'm sure you guys noticed. And when I talk, now that I pointed, if you haven't, now that I'm going to point it out, you'll notice. But when I talk, I try to hide the bottom part of my teeth because they're hideous. It is bad. And I'm happy to say that finally I'm gonna get them fixed. The only problem is money. Obviously, money's always a problem. My insurance will not cover it. I don't know why, but they will not cover that. They cover like fillings and extractions, I think, but that's it. So I have to pay $350 to have them to have the oral surgeon go in and fix all of the bottom teeth, and that's a lot of money when you're broke as fuck like me, and unemployed, and have 2 kids. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong, please. I'm not like trying to. I don't want pity. I put myself in this position. You know, addiction helped me get here. But the town that I live in, I've mentioned a little bit here and there in some of the videos that I have had some problems with some of the officials, or I don't want to say higher up people in this town. And I do want to say, if I ever say anything, it is alleged. But I've had a lot of issues, like serious things. So I was told, allegedly, I would never work another day in this town or the surrounding towns that this person also works in, because they don't just work in my town, they work in the surrounding counties. And they stay true, they stay true to their word. I have not been able to find employment. I've actually been told when I went to get employment that is why. So it's been really hard because, I'm in recovery, and it's hard when you have to start over. I have my clothes now. It's taken me a year to get my clothes back. Before I literally had like 2 outfits. And if it wasn't my kids, though, they are very well taken care of, and I'd love to bring my little girl in here. She's 6. She loves YouTube. I'd love to bring her on my channel one day, and just let you guys meet her. She wants to do a room tour of her room. It's amazing. It's beautiful. That's what I was saying. My family. If it was not for my family, my kids, I wouldn't have my kids. I wouldn't see my kids, and I don't know where I would be, because I have nothing. They have helped me with everything. Sorry, guys. I just noticed this in the back, and it is killing me. Okay, sorry. But check the time. Anyways, I just wanted to give you guys that update. But so if it looks like I'm talking weird, I am talking weird. It's because, like I said, the bottom. So, and the front's okay, but the back, they're terrible. So just know, if there's any kids watching, like I said, or adults, if you're thinking about using, don't. Watch one of these videos. You do not want to be here. When you do that, whatever, you might feel good or amazing for about 10 minutes, maybe 2 hours, but then it's terrible. It's over. And if addiction runs in your family, you have like like double the chance of being an addict, more than the next person. So, and once you feed that, it's over with. And addiction is hard. It's hard to get out of. it's hard to get out of. Sorry guys, I'm rambling. I'm trying to make sure this doesn't cut off, but I want to let you guys know that I'm doing great, other than this dang cold and my teeth, because they are killing me. Because I think where it's the cold weather too, it's awful. They're killing me, and I think I got off on, I don't know. Sorry, I think I just heard my boyfriend wake up. Babe. Maybe not. Sorry about that. So awkward. Okay. Does anybody else, do you get nervous if you hear someone, he knows I film, he's watched the videos, but I still get nervous when I'm filming if I hear him. Okay, anyways. But the teeth thing, yeah, they have been killing me, where it's the cold weather. And like I said about the employment, I can't find work, so I've been having to save money here and there when I get it. Like when my aunt or my grandmother gives me money, I put it back a little bit at a time. It's gonna take me a while to save up $350, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm praying that, at least January that I'll have it done, because it really messes with your with your confidence. It's like it has destroyed mine, bad. When you talk to people, that's the first thing they see, your teeth. When you smile, I smile. My boyfriend was talking about it the other night. He's like, just smile. He's really sweet, but I can't just smile like I normally would. I have to smile, only showing my top teeth, hiding my bottom teeth. It's a whole fucking thing, smiling. So, but yeah, and I expect to get mean comments about it, and that's fine. I can handle it. But yeah, we'll move on from that. So, like I said, I'm doing amazing, doing great, mentally, physically, emotionally, recovery-wise. I have not relapsed in a long time, and I'm happy. So I can't wait. I have some really good. I cannot wait to film. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. I think I showed you guys the journal, didn't I? The bullet journal. I can't remember if I showed it to you guys in this one or if it cut off. But I started a bullet journal, and do not make fun of me. But here's my goals, and you can see the top goal is to get my surgery done. This is the calendar. I didn't know I messed up, so the next page is where I put the goals, and I'm going to start from here and go. But I really like the concept of the bullet journaling. It's kind of like free range. But I still have my old green one that I've written everything in. But okay, guys. So I will give you guys the story time. I'm going to try to make it short because I don't want this to cut off on us. But okay, so let's go back to 2013, and he's passed away, and he'd been convicted, so I can talk about this. But he dealt with large quantities of smoke and marijuana. What the fuck I'm doing, smoke. I don't want to get in trouble, but from YouTube. But so he dealt with large quantities of that. I had started to get back into addiction. My daughter was probably 8 months old. I'd been clean for probably 4 years. And so my daughter was 8 months old. We had a lot of trouble in our relationship. Me and her father did, or her father and I. From the outside looking in, it looked amazing. We had a brand new house. He let me design the whole thing. Brand new cars, just money to spend, just whatever. I mean, it was too much. And obviously, when something's too good to be true, it usually is. And it was dirty money. And when you're in that lifestyle, it always comes to an end. You either end up in jail or dead. That's the only two things. That is it. You're not going to be successful in selling dope, drugs. You're not going to be successful in that and, live this long, happy life. It's not going to happen. You're going to destroy your family, yourself, and just everybody around you. Okay, I went really hard on that one. Sorry, guys. When I think back to things I done too, I can't believe it. But so I would take an ounce at a time. I would steal it from him, and he wouldn't notice. Quick mini story time. I was in the laundry, of course, and I was doing laundry, and I always check the pockets. Always, still do. Well, I checked his pocket. There was $2,500. So I took the $2,500 and I put it in we had a dresser, and I put it in one of the drawers and waited for a week to see if he would find it. Realize it was missing. He never even knew it was gone. He still, he never knew that money was gone. It's crazy. But anyways, back to the story time. So I would take ounces at a time, 1 ounce at a time. And I had a friend that lived, she lived in town, but she lived in a trailer court, sketch area. Not saying nothing about trailer courts, like I lived in one. But she lived in the trailer court, and we're going to call her Pink. So Pink lived right here, and Pink's dad lived here. Pink was much older than me. She was in her 30s. I would say 30s, yeah. So Pink lived here, and her dad lived here. Me and Pink were best friends, so obviously I knew her dad. And whenever I would get that, I would go to Pink's, then me and Pink would go to her dad. So we'll call her dad Blue. So we went to Blue's house, and he liked the marijuana, and my drug of choice at the time was methadone and Xanax. So that's what would happen. But if you guys know what I'm saying. So I would take that to him, get what I needed, and be okay. Well, one day, me and Pink went to Blue's house. I had taken an ounce that day and went to Pink's, so we went to Blue's, her dad's, and there was another guy there. We'll call him Red. Red was there with the same thing I had. He had marijuana. He wanted to do the same thing that I did, make the same kind of deal I did. And Blue, Pink's dad, I about said their names, chose to deal with me instead, because mine was better. It was higher. It was better quality. And I'm not going, what is Jessica gonna say? I'm not glorifying that world, and I'm not. But that's just the reality. That's why he chose to deal with me instead. I'm gonna let my dog out. Sorry. So sorry, guys. Okay. So, Red knew Kyle. Kyle was Priestley's dad's name. So Red knew Kyle, and when that happened, he called him because he knew that I was taking that. He assumed, but so he knew I was taking it. So he calls Kyle, Red does, and tells him that I have just came there to Blue's house, which is Pink's house, my friend, her dad's house, and done this, and that I had been taken. He actually lied and said that I'd taken a whole pound, and I hadn't. I hadn't that time, but no, I hadn't. I had not taken that. I had taken an ounce. So we lived about 11 to 12 miles from Pink's house. So he calls him, and Kyle is there within like 5 minutes. I have no idea how. I don't know. Maybe he was already out in town, but I'm almost positive he was home. But he flew there. When he got there, I was terrified because I knew. He walked into Pink's house because we went back to her house because we thought that he would go to her dad's, but no. He came to Pink's house and sorry guys, excuse me. He came to Pink's house and he opened the door, just opened her door and was like, "Get the F out here, Lexi." And I was like, no. Like, no. And I was scared. So I walked out with him but I stopped at the porch. Like, I was not about to get in the car because I seen he had a gun. Whenever I seen that, I got terrified. So I was like, no, I'm not going. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not going. Like, please just go calm down and then come and talk to me. Go calm down. Because he was very, not violent, but he was a very angry person. Well, it's going to sound like he was violent when I tell you what happened. But anyways, so he pulls out the gun. And mind you, I said we're in a trailer court. And Pink, she has 5 kids. Like, she's got, a bundle of kids. And they were in the house. But, and I tried to go back in and she wouldn't let me in, which bothered me for a long time. But I can see both sides. She had her kids in there, but I was terrified too. So, but anyways, so he pulls his gun out in this trailer court, he's looking me dead in the face, aims the gun to his right, and unloads it. And first he said, "Get in the fucking car." And I said, "No, I'm terrified. I'm not getting in the car. No way. Like, I'm not going to get in the car so you can kill me. Like, no." So anyways, he looks me dead in the face, holds the gun like this, but with his arms stretched out, and unloads it. Now, trailer courts, the trailers are like this, like they are really close together. So every trailer, we knew he was going to hit something or somebody. I was terrified. I don't think he even gave a fuck. I was terrified. He shot the trailer that was on to the right. He shot, they had a vehicle in the driveway, a truck I think it was. He shot the windows out of that truck, every window, and one of the bullets went into that trailer. Thank God that nobody was home, because they could have been, in that one gunshot, that 1 second, he could have taken somebody's life, and ultimately he would have went to jail, which, he did anyways, but he would have went to jail. And so I was like, no. And after he unloaded the gun, we argued for a second. He got in his vehicle and took off because he knew the police was coming. Somebody was going to call. We didn't know, at the time, like, I would never have called the police on him ever. But Brandy, I just said her name. That's fine. It's fine. I don't care, because I have a big story time about that if you guys want to hear that next. Where I was jumped by like 10 people, men. It's a crazy, crazy story. If you guys want to hear that about Brandy and her dad, please let me know, because it's a good one. So Brandy's the one that had called the law. Pink. Brandy's the one that called the law. So I'd already called my sister to come get me. As soon as he was leaving, I called my sister. As my sister pulled in and I was walking towards her car, a police officer was walking into Brandy's. And I should have known. I should have known then that she had called, but I was just so like worried at the time, like I was freaking out, like that had just happened, like felt like I was like at a near-death experience. So he's like, hey, did you know anything about a shooting? As we was passing by each other, and I was like, no. And I got in the car with my sister. It wasn't 5 minutes. My mom called me and she was like, Lexi, the police said that if you don't get to the police station now, you're going to be under arrest for giving like false information to a police officer or something like that. So I had to go to the police station and tell them what happened. So I told them what happened in my own words. And but yeah, he was a crazy story time. They tried to catch him. He outran them in a car that's like it was like a Ford Focus or something. I don't know. It wasn't a Ford Focus, but I can't remember what kind of car it was. But he got away from them, and nothing ever came of that. Nothing. Like even when he was in jail last time when he passed away, that charge was never brought up. So I don't know. But yeah, guys, that is the story time. It's at 26:24. I do not want to rush off the video, but I just want to make sure I can get this out for you guys today. And please, guys, if you want to hear that story time, because I forgot about that just now about the Brandy situation and being jumped, please let me know. And also like the video and subscribe. I don't know, if I get 20 likes, I'll do the video anyways. I'm not gonna fucking act like I'm some big YouTuber and like, if I get 20 likes, no, I'm gonna do the video. But please like and please subscribe and turn your notification bells on so that whenever I upload that you guys can know, because I'm gonna upload that story time. But I want to wait and see and look at the comments of this video and see what you guys have to say. And yeah, so I'm gonna go, guys, and I'm just so glad to be back and so glad that you're watching this. If you are, I love you, thank you, and please subscribe. Bye, guys.